Hey guys, Daemonxel here, and today we are going to discuss the truth behind the rewards for the Inscription of the Galaxy events that NetEase keeps running. But before we get into that, you know what I'm going to ask you to do? That's right, tag that subscribe button, ring that bell, share and like the video, and you'll stay up to date with everything I do here on the channel, especially if you like my content. But let's get into it. So now, I was originally contacted by Dead Corporation's Diplo Bond. Now, obviously, I know that there is a long turnaround for the rewards if you win in the top 3 of the Inscription of the Galaxy. In fact, currently right now in the game, we have the Explore the Stars in the Vast Universe Inscription of the Galaxy Conquest. Now, in this one, there's 2 separate categories. One is implants, upgrades, and the other is Citadel Destruction. Now, the rewards for these, if you look, we're going to pass that. The event rewards, okay. Now, number 1, if you come in first place, you're going to get 10 custom purple nanocores for 1 battleship of your choice with the custom appearance chosen by the corporation. You're going to get 200 custom commemorative medals and a custom commemorative, corporation banner. 2 through 3 are going to get 8 of those purple nanocores for the battleships, one of which will be chosen limited appearance, and they're going to get 150 custom medals and a custom banner as well, and it goes so on and so forth. But what they don't tell you here is how long it takes to get those rewards. Now, we have seen them in the game. FKG had custom artwork done, and they waited months and months to get theirs. But I'm going to tell you from a point of perspective of our corporation, Rhett C, and the corporation Dead, who both have been in game since the beginning, and both have won multiple rounds of the Inscription of the Galaxy. Now, the one we're talking about today is Nirvana. Now, if you don't remember this one, this is the one that was closed out in November, and it still hasn't gotten those rewards out to either of those corporations for those categories. So, if you're unfamiliar, what happens is they close out the season, then they get in contact with the CEO of that corporation, and they send a form to get your custom artwork, and they give you about a month to get all your ducks in a row. What you want on your medal, what you want as your skin, what you want, for the nanocore, what they want for your banner. All that artwork has to be submitted, and they give you a month to do that. So, that was in November when it closed out, so you would think that, December, you would submit all your stuff, and then you would have your stuff in January. Well, that is not the case. In fact, here is a screenshot from Immortal Rage, the CEO of Dead Corporation, asking the community manager about getting those rewards, and Carrie doesn't know which season he's talking about, and he goes in saying it's the Nirvana season. Carrie states that the design has been finalized and is expected to be released to the players within these 2 weeks. Thanks for waiting and sorry for the inconvenience. Now, that is in March 26th. So he's talking about the first 2 weeks of May. Well, May came, gone. Immortals reached out on the 7th and asked, hey, rewards still haven't been sent to me for our rewards. We are very disappointed in the NetEase team and the lack of care for our rewards not being given to us, winning the #1 Inscription of the Galaxy Nirvana season. Carrie states again, sorry again about the inconvenience. Our team is busy with the coming new content and new event. The nanocore rewards will be sent this month, and you can DM the Arrowbot for more details. Now, Bond reached out to me originally with these screenshots, and he told me originally that, in short, NetEase has delayed over and over providing Dead the rewards for the first place Inscription of the Galaxy. Arrow ignored it, to my knowledge, then Carrie with fake promises after delay, then censoring me when I spoke out in the EVE general chat. All I was saying in general chat was something to the effect of Dead Corporation won Inscription of the Galaxy Nirvana season. He tagged the community manager. When will NetEase fulfill their promises and stop delaying weeks and months? He says that resulted in a warning for tagging Carrie. Then he responded with a screenshot and didn't tag Carey, essentially the same message, and included a generic statement that censoring the community was unacceptable, and then he was placed in a one-day mute. But the original conversations that were held with the community manager and the moderation team, the community manager, was documented on May 2nd when Bond reached out in support of Immortal Rages and Dead Corporations to find a way to communicate exactly when everything was going to get sent in. And he was responded a few days later, about 6 days later, and said, "Are you available to discuss the past due rewards for this corporation?" And then Carey wanted to know all the information again, which corporations, so on and so forth. Carey says he wants to ask the dev team about it. It's a little bit late today and they're off work, but don't worry, I will do it tomorrow when I get back to work. Bond presses the point, saying, "I'm reaching out on Immortal's behalf because the delay of the reward that we worked so hard for has him and many other players considering leaving the game entirely, which I'm extremely concerned about, and I'm hoping you can advocate for our rewards to be expedited." Carey apologizes and says he promises he will reach out to the developers with this problem the next day. Bond then goes ahead and thanks him. He also shows the screenshot of the original conversation that Immortals had with Carey. Carey then goes on and says that the next day that he got the news from both the art team and the dev team that the reward design has been completed recently and will be distributed in this month. Sorry for letting you guys wait for so long, and I totally understand your feelings. So again, no hard turnaround on the date, just a generalized this month. Turning over to Rhett C, because they also had one in the Nirvana event. So our CEO, Sefi TG, reached out to then the community manager back in March, also asking about the same thing, saying, "Hey, do you know anything about the Inscription of the Galaxy event rewards? I was told to come to you." Now, this was before M4A1 had left and Carey then became the community manager. Sevi got a response 5 days later saying, "Hey there." And they want to know, may I have more detail, like the name of the corporation, so on and so forth, which event. And M4A1 at the time said, "Could I know which season you're referring to?" And Sefi replied, "It was Nirvana. We got first place and have submitted designs for our rewards." That was on the 7th. Then it took another day for M4A1 to reply again, saying, "Hey there. The prizes of Nirvana had been sent yesterday. Let me know if you have any questions." And Sefi shows the screenshot of the mail that came in. That it was not for Heaven. It was not for Nirvana. It was for another one that we placed third in for Heaven. It says, "What I got yesterday was for third place in Inscription of the Galaxy Heaven. I'd like to know about the rewards for this one. We have submitted designs for a custom banner, medals, and nanocores. My members are asking when we'll get them." She goes on to show that the customized rewards information collection, that's what they sent you to let you know that, hey, we need to, this is the form you need to submit your designs for. And he replies the next day saying, "Hey there, the customized rewards for Season 5 are already in production. There may be a slight delay due to the version scheduling, but it won't be long. Thanks for your patience." Sevi goes on to say that they just want to make sure that they got everything correctly. As you can see, this is the Rhett C banner that we submitted. These are the design that we're going to have on our nanocore, and of course, our metal. I know you're all jealous. So, M4A1 replies again on the 10th, saying that all the information for this custom rewards has been collected and submitted and is in production. That's the last she heard of him until March, where she also didn't get anything, and then hit again in May. At this time, M4A1 had already left the program. So, she also hit up Arrow. And she goes, "I have a question about the game rewards from the Inscription of the Galaxy Nirvana event. We got our first place and have been waiting for our custom rewards for a very long time now. Can you give me more information, please?" And Arrow replies, "Thank you for reaching out." Of course, they want to confirm who we are, what we're doing, why we're wanting. And he then gets back on the 11th saying that the customized rewards are still under preparation. Please wait patiently and evaluate our service. Sevi does go into detail saying that Season 5 Nirvana ended in November of last year. I didn't get the survey until early mid-January, and the designs were submitted on time at the end of January. It's been over 3 months with no news whatsoever. Would it be possible to get an estimated time of delivery? And like this, she basically says that it has been handled terribly since the end of the event in November. The season ended on November 23rd, and they sent messages asking for information but got nothing. She says that I finally got the survey to submit our designs on January 12th. The designs has to be submitted before January 23rd, just 11 days after I received the survey. From the end of Season 5, it's been 5 months and 18 days. From the end of the survey, it's now been 3 months and 18 days. And Arrow says, hi, our team is currently in the process of configuring the customized rewards for the event, and we will send them out to you as soon as possible. We apologize for any inconvenience this delay may have caused you. And then they wanted to rate the service. So basically what I'm saying is, if you are in the lead for any of these seasons of Inscription of the Galaxy, I hope you're buckled in for a long wait, because it will take, at minimum, I would say, maybe half a year before you get your rewards from that season. And again, when you do complain, they want it in DM format. They do not want it in a public venue, because then you'll get muted. So I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think that NetEase is handling the Inscription of the Galaxy the correct way? Do you think it's right to wait 6+ months for your custom artwork, for your rewards, for the winnings? You tell me in the comments below what you think. If anything, I think that the devs, when they release these Inscription of the Galaxy events, that they really should put out a warning saying that these rewards will take up to at least 6+ months to get to you upon winning. And if you are a member of a corporation or a CEO of a corporation who has come in the top 3 spots in any of these Inscription of the Galaxies, I want to hear from you down in the comments or DM me on Discord. Tell me your process, how frustrated you got, if it was streamlined at all for you. I want to hear your experiences with that entire design process. So with that, have a great week, have a great weekend, fly safe, and remember, we're always one vision, one purpose, one front.